Every year, Europe's automakers head to Geneva International Motor Show to roll out their latest and greatest creations. Though not the largest auto expo of the year, Geneva is by far the most opulent. There are always plenty of head-turning supercars, glamorous luxury roadsters, and lots of sleek concept cars to lust after. Today, we will be looking at some of the fastest, most fashionable, and futuristic cars at the Geneva Motor Show. But before we begin, if you have not done so already, please smash the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our contents. With that said, let's dive right in. McLaren Senna. The McLaren Senna is the pinnacle of McLaren performance. It combines the three principal matters of high-performance vehicle: aerodynamics, chassis, and power in an unrivaled manner. As purpose-built track car, it still manages to be road legal, but don't expect to have a chance encounter with it at any racetracks or on the street. The McLaren Senna is powered by a twin turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine, which produces 789 horsepower and 7,250 RPM and 590 pound-feet of torque at 5,500 RPM. With launch control enabled, the rear-driven car is able to achieve 0 to 62 mph in 2.8 seconds and 0 to 124 mph in 6.8 seconds and complete the quarter mile in 9.8 seconds and can reach a top speed of 211 mph. It costs $1 million. Lamborghini Huracan Performante Spider. It is addictive. It's the Lamborghini Huracan, which is the likely final resting place for Lamborghini's naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10 engine, which revs all the way to 8,500 RPM. It carries a 630 horsepower and can go from 0 to 100 km in 3.1 seconds and has a top speed of 325 km per hour. Its base price is $261,274. Ferrari F8 Tributo. It's a stunning new hybrid supercar that offers 720 HP from a plug-in hybrid powertrain. It features a plug-in hybrid setup that utilizes a turbocharged 3.9-liter V8 paired to 3 electric motors. 2 of those electric motors are mounted on the front axle and 1 is mounted between the engine and the gearbox. This setup with a V8 and electric motors makes the Ferrari good for a 2.9 second 0 to 100 kilometers per hour time and has a top speed of about 340 kilometers per hour. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster. The balance of performance, looks, theater, tech, and driving experience has never been in a better Lamborghini supercar. Like other Aventadors, it uses a 2-piece removable carbon fiber hardtop that stores in the front trunk. Lamborghini's ALA, Active Aero system, makes a return as well, reformulated to react better with the altered bodywork. The Roadster weighs just 110 pounds more than the coupe, coupled with a V12 6.5-liter engine, 720 Nm. It can go from 0 to 100 kilometers in 2.9 seconds and has a top speed of 350 kilometers per hour. Bugatti Chiron Sport 110 Ants Bugatti. The Chiron is the fastest, most powerful, and exclusive production super sports car in Bugatti's history. Its sophisticated design, innovative technology, and iconic performance-oriented form make it a unique masterpiece of art, form, and technique that pushes boundaries beyond imagination. The heart of the Chiron is its turbocharged 8-liter W16 engine. This unique masterpiece generates an incredible 1,500 horsepower and 1,600 Nm of torque, with an almost linear power output between 2,000 and 6,000 RPM, and costs $4.5 million. Pike Automotive Mark Zero. A sleek sports car, the Mark Zero is powered by 3 electric motors. Each rear wheel gets a dedicated 150 kilowatt synchronous electric motor, while the front axle has an asynchronous 150 kilowatt motor. The result is a combined output of 600 horsepower. which is good for a 0 to 100 kmph romp of 3.2 seconds and a top speed of 250 km per hour and a range of 500 kilometers. Bugatti De Chivo. Bugatti began delivering the first of 40 5.8 million Devos to their owners. It may use the Chiron's platform and the 1,500 horsepower quad-turbo W16 8.0 liters, but the Devo is lighter, stiffer, more focused, and somehow even more outrageous than the car on which it's based, and apparently not all like to drive it. The Devo has a top speed of 380 km per hour. Pininfarina Bautista. The car looks like what you'd expect a hypercar from Pininfarina to look like. It's a swell lines that have been aerodynamically designed and beautifully crafted. The Bautista features an all-electric powertrain. The 120 kilowatt battery pack comes from Remax, and that powers the 4 electric motors that have combined output of 1,900 horsepower and 2,300 Nm of torque. It can do a 0 to 100 kmph sprint in under 2 seconds and make it to a top speed of 350 km per hour. The car is also capable of traveling 450 km per charge. Remax E2. The Remax E2 electric supercar is simply stunning. With 1,900 of horsepower from 4 electric motors, 2,300 Nm of torque, and drive range of 650 km per charge, and a top speed of 412 km per hour, the C2 can go from 0 to 100 km in 1.9 seconds. The initial 150 pieces of the $2 million hypercars were sold out before a single model rolled off the assembly line. The Ecigs Jesco. The Ecigs Jesco comes with 1,600 horsepower and can do 482 km per hour according to Koenigsegg. There are 2 different versions of the car. Koenigsegg designed one for a high-speed run to make the 300 miles per hour and one with some serious downforce for the racetrack. No matter the variant, you get a new carbon fiber and aluminum chassis, new suspension setup, redesigned engine, and a special gearbox. The car may be the successor to the Agera, but it's all new. The car comes with a 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8. The company worked on the engine to make it more powerful and lighter than any other V8 it has produced. It'll make 1,600 horsepower on E85 biofuel and 1,280 on regular gasoline. Torque numbers sit at 1,500 Nm and sells at $3 million. There we have it, guys. Which of these monster cars do you like best? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to continue receiving our contents. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.